the European Union called on the international community to support the Ukrainian peace formula. This was stated by Josep Borrell, the High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs. According to him, in order to achieve peace in Ukraine, it is necessary to rely in particular on the resolution of the UN General Assembly as well as the peace plan of the Ukrainian president. At the same time, the head of European diplomacy calls China's proposal unacceptable.
China introduced its position paper on a political settlement. It is not really a peace plan and mostly reiterates well-known Chinese positions, some of which we share, while important ones are missing. Of course, we will analyze it, but it is already clear that the key problem is that it does not really distinguish aggressor from the victim, putting the parties at an equal level. Josep Borrell, High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, official website of the EU.
If Ukraine's peace plan is implemented, it will not only stop the war, but also help eliminate the negative consequences of Russian aggression around the world, Volodymyr Zelensky believes. According to the president, it is important that as many countries as possible join the peace formula, particularly India and China.
Our task is to involve absolutely everyone and show the world what respect for territorial integrity, the UN Charter and the right of people to life means. I think that the more people we attract from all continents, the more support for Ukraine will be.
The key points of the Ukrainian peace plan are of most concern to the world community, namely radiation and nuclear, food and energy security. According to experts, it is important that such a plan is already on the world's agenda.
The war cannot go on forever. We must understand on what conditions we end it. What is our future vision of the world order? The question is not only to win the war, but also to win peace after the war itself. It is very important that obviously this peace plan is debatable. There are discussions about it in Europe, but what matters is that it exists, because if it wasn't there, we would be forced to use other scripts, written not in Kyiv, not in the interests of our state.
In particular, the Ukrainian formula for peace has already been supported by the US, a number of EU countries and the UK. The British side fixed its position in a joint declaration with Ukraine, signed during a visit to London by Volodymyr Zelensky.
Europe will not be secure until Ukraine's sovereignty is restored, and there is a just peace that respects Ukraine's rights under international law and the Charter of UN. The UK therefore welcomes President Zelensky's 10-point peace formula and supports the principles in it. The UK is ready to play a leading role in taking forward concrete steps to implement the peace plan. The cooperation between the government of the United Kingdom and the government of Ukraine.
Turkey is also ready to join the Ukrainian Peace Initiative. This was stated by the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the country, Mevlut Çavuşoğlu, during his visit to the Republic of South Africa.
Of course, our goal is lasting peace and mutually acceptable solution. We believe that this war will end at the negotiation table. The sooner the better. We, Turkey, support this plan and continue our work. Mevlut Çavuşoğlu, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Turkey, Turkish agency Anadolu.
But the main trade and economic allies of Russia, India and China have not yet announced their decision at the official level.
We must diplomatically use every opportunity to put pressure on Russia, especially so that its allies, that its trade and economic partners such as India and China could make it clear to Putin that he started this war and he must end it. That is, admit defeat.
To strengthen support for the peace plan, Ukraine intends to organize a summit this year with the participation of world leaders. European Union officials who visited Kyiv approved the idea. According to experts, it is important that President Zelensky proposed a starting point towards ending the war. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Христина Домбровська, UATV News.